right, it is November 23rd, 2025. It's a Sunday, and I am on the road in the Volkswagen Golf, the Silver Slipper. Paulie's favorite term for this car. Come up with a better one, pal. All right, so I'm just out running around. I figured I'd top off the diesel. I was about half a tank. You know, I like to keep it full. You never know. Where am I going to bug out to? That's the thing. Everybody says, I got a bug out bag. I got a place, a cabin to bug out to if the, crap hits the fan. Okay, well, how far is it? Do you have enough fuel in the tank to get there on one tank? Because if things are falling apart, the fueling stations probably aren't going to be open. So I've always been of the mindset of create your bug out place now and get there and live there all the time. Instead of waiting for something to happen, just live in the now and prepare for today. And yeah, everything should be fine. I'm going by a place right now where I grew up. It's kind of out in the country a little bit. They had an electric fence there with cows, and I remember I was walking up the lane. It was winter time. This was back in late 70s, the big snowstorms. Having my hoodie on, I remember it. Oh, it's just so vivid. And, I didn't want to get snow in my face. The wind's blowing, and I'm walking up the lane. I can't see where I'm going. Of course, you get deviated because you're not watching. And then right into that electric fence. Man, I remember that feeling. Just that's crazy. At first, I was just kind of like shocked, Didn't realize what had happened. But then I realized, oh my goodness, yeah, right back there. Now I took the back road because a state police officer comes rolling up on me in town, and then he slows down as I'm going out of town, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm not going to play this game and go down the highway. I'll take the back road, which he's not going to get on because he's state police, and I'll just take my time instead of having to worry about him riding my butt. Yeah, get into that whole thing. All right, so as I said, I want to top off the tank, out for a Sunday drive. It is a beautiful day here. I looked, it was about 53, might have been 55 by now, might be. But man, it's really nice. Got my flip-flops on. I do have jeans on, but really nice day, very nice day. Was watching the crypto markets earlier, just taking a look at it. Man, my feeling is that, again, we closed the weekly candle, which is kind of important because I think there's one more weekly candle between now and the end of the month, and so that weekly candle lands on the monthly candle close, so kind of important. I think December's a big month. I think we're going to start seeing some pretty significant movement up. All of this washout fear and all the things going on. I think we're good. I do. We're starting to see countries liquefy, create liquidity. Japan is printing money. We're talking about doing stimulus here. Other countries are going to do it. So I just think you're in that situation where money's going to start going into assets. And what's an asset for the future? And really for right now, digital assets. So Bitcoin going down to close to $80,000 when it was just $125. I mean, it's on sale. I don't buy Bitcoin. I'm not into Bitcoin. If you read the news lately and you kind of see some of the players involved in it, I've always had a bad vibe with it. I've never resonated with Bitcoin even early on. I immediately found Litecoin right after seeing and knowing about Bitcoin, and that was like that's the one. And so that's the one it's been my go-to. I go with frequencies and vibes, and I may be way early on that vibe, but I'm usually right. My instincts are pretty good. Like I can tell, I'll get back to crypto. I can tell when I meet somebody whether or not this person is going to be a good addition to my life or a bad addition. Not that I've made good decisions and kept good people in my life, but I'm at a different stage and a different point of awareness right now. But no, I'm pretty good. If I listen to my instincts, I know when I meet somebody. It's like if I meet a girl or something, I can tell. I'm like, no, this isn't gonna work. You just have that vibe. Guys, same way. Well, not the same way with guys, but it's I can, it's just that vibe that they put off. I'm like, this dude's not good. No. So anyway, back to crypto. It is, I just have that feeling, that vibe that, we're moving out of the trench and it's going to start moving up in December, and we're going to see it at the beginning of next year into maybe the middle of next year, the 250th anniversary of America, the big, crescendo. I think you'll see a good run up in crypto. I really do. And 84 bucks, like I said yesterday, is probably where we're going to close the daily candle. No coincidences, since there's 84 million Litecoin, it's probably going to close at 84 bucks or right at it tonight in a couple of hours. And it'll probably kind of go sideways for the holiday. It does that during holidays like Thanksgiving and this whole week. So we might not see a lot of action this week, but I think at the end of the week after Thanksgiving, Saturday, Sunday, I think into the next Monday, I think you're going to see some rolling up in these markets. I really do. I think it'll be a really good December. Just my sentiment. Hey, you just need to sit down. All she does is block my camera. She needs her own show. She really does. She'll get more subscribers than I do. She'll get sponsorships, and it'll be a big hit. And she'll own everything. It'll be in the dog's trust, and that's how it'll be. All right, so yeah, check out the crypto markets. Litecoin's on sale. It is, man, it is so undervalued compared to other crypto assets. It really is. I look at these other ones like Zcash that's gone up so much, and it has a tenth of the activity on its network as Litecoin. Litecoin's actually used, and the network and the hash rate, the mining power has just been going exponential, really going up. So people are participating in that network because it's merge mined with Doge, and that's the longevity. That's the thing Bitcoin suffers from. At some point, those coins are all mined out, and you're gonna have to live off just the transaction fees because you're not getting rewarded every time you mine a block. When that happens, I mean, the cost to move Bitcoin is going to have to be so exorbitant that nobody's going to be able to move it, not the average Joe, to pay these people to run this mining equipment. You don't have that issue with Litecoin because you always have it. This is dangerous. You always have it merge mined with Dogecoin. There's an unlimited supply of Dogecoin. You get 10,000 Doge, I think it is, per block, and that's every minute. So if that's naturally inflationary, so that's your built-in reward for running the equipment on that network. And so the transaction fees for Litecoin can stay low because the miners are getting rewarded with the Doge. So it's just a beautiful setup, and a lot of other coins, but Bitcoin doesn't do that. It's a very singular network, and it's sink or swim. And I've just never felt good about it. Bad vibes with it. I just don't know. I can't see putting $84,000 into one coin when you can put $84 into another coin that has a better use case and the numbers prove it out. It's cheaper to use, and there's only 4 times as many, and the price is 1,000 to 1. No, it's a no-brainer to me. It's Litecoin, baby. Sound money for the digital age. Now drink. The drinking game. Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm gonna have a little shindig on New Year's Eve, so that's gonna be fun. Looking forward to that. All my fam coming together. Really look forward to that. I do. It's a good time. It really is. Great people. So that'll be kicking the new year off. That good energy is going to pump the price. That's going to make these markets run. Yes, indeed. All right. It's a beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. It's just so nice out. It's going to get colder this week, so savor those days while you can. Don't just sit around and wait for something to happen. Get it done today. Get out and about, be active, see things, and follow your path. That's the most important thing. Get out there and live with no regrets. And just keep on moving. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope you've had a great time today. I love you all. That might have been a cat. I don't know. Hope not. I have to explain that to my daughter. Ugh. Okay. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Trust yourselves.